Okay, so today in this session we'll discuss about the stage 2. Okay, now you are attending the session of Rankers List, which is the #1 institute for Jbims Mhrd in India. So now in this session, see how it is how this GDPI, this GAPI and what. Okay, this will completely determine your selection for the next stage. Okay, so see, this is 100. Now your written was over. Okay, written test was over. That was 100 marks. And next is your G and PI. Okay, G and PI is also 100 marks. 1 minute. Now see, it's the G and PI is 100 marks. Okay. This is 100 marks. Now see, out of the G and PI, this SWAT is of 10 marks. Okay. This group activity is of 40 marks. Okay. Here it is mentioned, it is 40 marks. And next, your personal interview is of 50 marks. PI is of 50 marks. Here it is mentioned. PI is of 50 marks. Your GA is 40 marks, and your WAT is 10 marks. Okay. So this is the breakup. Means total 40 plus 10 plus 50. So total it is 100. So this is around exactly 50% weightage of the means total score. This total is 200, 100 is written, and 100 is this one. Okay, means in-person assessment or stage 2, you can say. So this is a very, very vital stage. Okay, why vital? I'm telling you. Now, the reason behind this is, see, last time we had students who are those who have qualified, means finally qualified. Okay, now they have secured around 80 marks in this stage 2. You have to anyhow, because it's the written this time it is percentile. The percentile will get converted. So even if someone is getting 95, someone is getting 99, there will be much of difference. Okay, but this GAPI, this stage 2, these 100 marks, that too will completely change the game. So that is a game changer, you can say. Okay. Now, so and last time I have observed, because we had around exactly six elections last time. So those who are secured around 80 marks in this GAPI or for reserved category, let's say 70. So they were only selected. So you can imagine how much high marks are required in this stage 2 out of 100. So it is a very, very important stage for the second round, for your final selection. Okay. Asima, you can continue if you want. Asima, you can continue.
Yes, Sambil. Yeah. So, guys, this particular stage, we call it stage 2. That is the most important part of the this JBIMS MHRD program, because written is already done. I mean, that is already out of the question now. And this whole the second part, it just hold the 50% of the whole weightage. And believe me, this is a game changer for everyone. Your interview is messed up, you are messed up, your selection is messed up, even if you have scored so much. That has happened in last 3 years in this program. So we have seen it live, that if your GA or your PI is messed up, then your whole process is, then this whole MHRD score is messed up for you. Of course, the VAT, it doesn't hold much of the weightage because it is only of 10 marks, so let's not worry about that much. But the game changer is the PI and the group activity. And believe me, it is so different from other colleges, because in other colleges usually what happens is that a group, you could say, debate or a discussion type happens, but this activity is totally different from what is happening in other colleges. So that is why we call it a game changer for most of the people. Also, as you all know that we are all in the waiting process of the results, so why not utilize this time in whatever we can do till the results are out. See, you guys all know that what have you done in the written, and how much you might score. We are not 100% sure that how much you will be scoring, but you are much aware of it, that yes, I might get in, or there are very less chances, so you are well aware of it. So I believe this is the time for you to focus on your SOPs and resumes, because that is the least that you can do till the results are out. And if resume, you must not have seen in this whole PDF that they haven't mentioned any resume, but resumes are required as they are given to the interviewer at the time of interview. So basically, what happens in an interview, that he's not aware of your SOP, or he's not aware of your performance in the group activity. So it it might also happen that the interviewer person is totally different from the person who has taken your group activity. So it might happen this, this might also happen with you. So they what what is the reflection then, what is your reflection then? So the resume is your pure reflection. It will tell the interview that what have you done till now, what is your work ex, what is your background. So according to your resume, the whole interview process is gonna align, because the questions will be asked based on your whole resume. So I believe now what you guys can do, that you can start preparing your resumes. What I prefer is that what you can do is that you can have you could a sample resume from online, or you could have a sample formatted resume. Basically, those are professional resumes. So what you need to do is you just need to append your information in those resumes. You just need to, you need not, you could say align your text or anything. You just need to download that template, and you can just append your information. And that is a good way to showcase your skills in a particular resume. I'll what I prefer is that you do not make this resume by your hand. I mean, not in the Word document or so, and gives a random text or random alignment. Just download a professional template from the net, and then go on with the resume thing. The second important thing for now, till the results are out, is the SOP. So why we are focusing more on SOP, even though it is having very less weightage, is that if you guys prepare your SOP well, you are covering 30 to 40% of the questions of your interview, because you will be well aware कि तुम्हें interview में क्या बोलना है. I mean, how you are relating your skills to this HR program, or why you are opting for this particular course from all the courses that are available in our country. So this SOP creation part, no doubt it is holding very less weightage for you, but believe me, it is holding a 30 to 40%. If it will be taking off the burden from your shoulders, because you will be doing 30 to 40% of your work for the PI round. Because the very basic questions in any kind of interview is this, that introduce yourself, why this program, and I mean, what why you're more aligned to this program, or what brought you here. So these are the very basic questions. Even you will be also aware of it कि ये questions तो तुमसे पूछे ही जाएंगे. So that is the reason why we are focusing on SOPs for now, because if you will create your SOPs well, then you will have cooked, you could say cooked story or cooked answers for those questions. So I'll prefer that if you guys are very serious about this program and you're thinking कि अभी इस meanwhile क्या करें, so I'll prefer कि you start preparing your resumes, you start preparing your SOPs, and ये burden है तो ये अपना burden कम कर दो, because जब results आएंगे it might happen कि JB का थोड़ा ऐसा रह चुका है past में भी कि results वो 4-5 दिन पहले भी कभी कभी announce करते हैं, या फिर मतलब वो short period में ही result announce करते हैं. So they have a history of this. सो उस टाइम पे तुम्हारा फोकस सिर्फ अपने PI राउंड पे और अपनी ग्रुप एक्टिविटी पे ही रहना चाहिए. उस टाइम पे तुम्हारे पास इतना ज्यादा कुछ नहीं होगा SOP में एटलीस्ट फोकस करने को. तो मीनवाइल तुम्हें SOP अभी से ही प्रिपेयर कर लेनी चाहिए. दैट इज द होल पॉइंट ऑफ दिस सेशन. Sambit, do you want to add something to this?
See, why you should make it, as I have, Asimaj already told, this session, this stage 2 is very important. So why? Because you can see, means you need around 70 to 80 marks. I'm telling from last 3 years, I'm seeing the marks of candidates because we're training since last 3 years. So you need 70 to 80 marks out of 100. So you can understand, means even if someone secures very high in written and becomes complacent, that I have very high in written and I want, means I will give average this stage 2, then also I will qualify. That is not going to happen. They will reject straight away. They will reject 99. A lot of 99% they will reject, and they will take 95 also, because even 50% weightage is there na, for this. Even use little common sense. 50% weightage is there for this stage 2. Means your 40 plus 10 plus 40 plus 10 plus 50. So 50%. So you need to score for general category. You need to score around 80. Last time, I'm telling you last time scenario, and for reserved category around 70-75. Okay, so you need to score very high. That means you need to focus on these days, and you from now onwards. So now see, now these next 10 days, it will completely change your life, because these 10 days are very, very vital. So these 10 days, if you have worked very seriously, then only you can excel in that on the day, that is 38th and 1st of October. Okay. So you should work on from now onwards, because let's say they are delaying the results. So till then, at least you should finish the resume and SOP work. Okay, so that will give an means you means at least you are ready. Means that's, I understand some people are in dilemma. They may clear written or not, but those who are already having a means even if you are in dilemma, still at least even paper at least for the next year it can be used. Okay, that is most important thing. And those who have high scores, so that means college guaranteed. Just means keep your working hard for this 3 rounds. Okay, so that there is means you see your score is high, and you see in this stage 2 also you score high. No one can stop your selection. I can guarantee that no one can stop your selection. So don't be complacent. Become very serious for at least for this, because only 10 days are remaining. Only 10 days are remaining. So these 10 days can completely change your game. Again, that I can assure you. This because last time in 4 or 5 days people have joined with us completely. They trained and they completely changed themselves, and they cracked also. It's very average profile. Very I can assure you. Very average profile, and who didn't ever means attended CET also, nor any other exam first time, with very average means average profile, not that outstanding IQ or something, and they made it. If they can made it, why can't you? Just ask yourself. Okay, so that should be the motto. And I think the motto of the session is clear. Or kuch anything you want to ask, guys?
Also, I would like to add more points. I mean, अगर तुम्हारा हो कि तुम्हारा SOP or resume you have already completed, or it's just going to get completed in 1 or 2 days, then what you can start is that you can start preparing. You can start reading some normal group discussions topic. I mean, the current topics. So, but meanwhile, what we do is we ask people to focus more on the resumes and SOPs, because that covers, for us, that covers around 30 to 40% of the whole process. So that is why we are focusing much more on this thing. क्योंकि जब आप बस 3 या 4 दिन रह जाएंगे ना, then your thinking ability it is kind of restricted, क्योंकि तुम्हारे पास उस टाइम प्रेशर होता है कि तुम्हें ग्रुप एक्टिविटी के लिए भी प्रिपेयर करना है, यू हैव टू प्रिपेयर फॉर PI एज वेल, यू हैव टू रीड योर प्रोफाइल एज वेल। आई मीन, तुम्हें अपने प्रोफाइल को एक्सप्लेन करना आना चाहिए इंटरव्यू को, तो तब तुम्हारे पास ये थोड़ा स्ट्रेस तो रहता है उस टाइम पे। यू कैन नॉट गो ऑन योर रिज्यूमेज एंड SOPs। आई मीन, ऑब्वियसली नो वन विल प्रेफर कि तुम अपना SOP उतने स्ट्रेसफुल टाइम में लिखो। उस टाइम पे फिर होता ही है कि आप नहीं रिलेट कर पाते हो अपने प्रोफाइल को। सो दैट इज व्हाई आई बिलीव कि वो कम से कम मिनिमम सी चीज आप पहले करके रख सकते हैं बिफोर योर रिजल्ट्स आर आउट। एंड या, you guys can also ask questions if you have any.
How long
Okay, so someone has asked, yeah, tell that how long JB interview lasts. See, it usually lasts, if I, sum it up, then it usually lasts for, 5 to 10 minutes. For some people, if the profile is so interesting, you could say, or if the profile is containing so many questions, or the interviewer has so many questions related to the profile, then it might last for 15 minutes. बट ऑब्वियसली वी कैन नॉट स्टेट कि आपके लिए कितना मतलब लंबा इंटरव्यू जाएगा। इट टोटली डिपेंड्स कि आप इंटरव्यू को किस अलाइनमेंट में लेके जा रहे हैं और किस एंगल में लेके जा रहे हैं। यू ऑब्वियसली इंटरव्यूअर सामने बैठा है, उसने पता नहीं कितने लोगों का इंटरव्यू लिया होगा, वो भी बोर हो जाते हैं इंटरव्यू लेके। सो दे आर जस्ट यूज्ड टू ऑल द आंसर्स। सो it is up to you that how interesting you are making, I mean, how interesting your profile is or how interesting your answers are. The duration lies in that. Okay, next question is that what we can expect in interview and how we can frame answers. See, it totally depends on your profile. I cannot, just you could say give a group suggestion कि आपसे यही questions पूछे जाएंगे। Basic questions तो definitely सबसे पूछे ही जाएंगे, like the introduction part और why JB, ये सब तो पूछा ही जाएगा। But particularly जो questions आपकी profile से related है, I cannot, describe those questions till I'm, seeing your profile. So your profile is judged by your whole resume. So that is the whole point of this session, that go through your resume, क्योंकि resume तो आपको end में पता चलेगा कि आपको बनाने हैं।
Yes, resume and SOP ready करना है अभी. And Aniket was asking how long JB interview will happen. See, Aniket, last time the interview depends on panel actually. Some interview has 5 minutes, some interview took 15-20 minutes. So it will be vary according to the panel. Okay. So I think this time day one it will be your G group activity and this written what, and second day it will be interview, because they have given 2 days. So I most probably it will be in that form, because that was also happening earlier also. How many marks are written in this round? You need around 70 to 80 marks. Experience. Yes, yes. I think it is on the both the dates. Graduation mark is mentioned. Just read the notification. Graduation marks you need to secure 50. What about graduation marks? In what the situation is given, just according to the situation. It is for final selection, not for now. It is for final selection. We need to predict. Yeah. Okay. No, it is no HR related. HR related. They can ask you anything. They can ask you anything. So it can be mostly profile. A lot of questions they can ask. Lot of questions they can ask. Means there is nothing fixed that they will ask HR.
Yeah, but if your background is HR, then you might
Yes,
get
your
questions from particularly this subject. Yeah.
HR.
But it is not necessary that they are gonna ask, HR questions from all of you.
Yes. Okay. So any other questions? I think those who want to take the course, those who have high scores and want to take the course, okay, they can take, because we are today we are ending the offer, and then once the results are out, we will again allow for enrollment. Those who are having high scores, or they are very much confident on their attempts, at least 85 plus attempts in the exam, genuine attempts, so they can purchase the scores. Okay, and others, because we are others, they can skip. Then nothing like that. Lot of last time even lot of freshers,
No,
2 years gap people
it's
also.
nothing like that. Yeah.
People.
Bhushan, it's nothing like that. Even if you are from engineering or IT background, it is nothing like that. But yes, the only main point is that you have to be very good in your interviews, in your PI rounds, because the PI is a kind of that holds much more weightage, because वहाँ पे आपका टोटली आपको मतलब ऐसा होता है कि अगर आप अपनी प्रोफाइल को एक्सप्लेन नहीं कर पाओगे, अगर आप अपने सिंपल क्वेश्चंस का ही आंसर नहीं कर पाओगे, देन यू रियली गेट वेरी लो स्कोर्स इन दैट केस. ग्रुप एक्टिविटी में कभी कभी ऐसा होता है दैट यू आर हिडन because there are so many people, so उस time पे focus आप पे शायद ना जाए, you might score well as I mean in the group activity, but in the interview it's like कि it's totally clear कि आपको इसमें चीज में इंटरेस्ट है, इस प्रोग्राम में पर्टिकुलरली इंटरेस्ट है भी या नहीं. तो उसमें इंटरव्यू में सब कुछ क्लियर हो ही जाता है. सो व्हाट आई फेल्ट फ्रॉम माय इंटरव्यू वाज दैट कि the PI among from all the rounds was a game changer. No doubt रिटन की जितनी मर्जी जो हमारा मतलब रिटन टेस्ट हुआ, नो डाउट उसकी 100% वेटेज तब भी थी, ग्रुप एक्टिविटी की तब भी 40 वेटेज थी, बट द PI वाज व्हाई इट वाज अ गेम चेंजर, बिकॉज अगर आप अपनी बेसिक प्रोफाइल को एक्सप्लेन नहीं कर पाते तो आपका स्कोर एकदम से गिर जाता है उस केस में. और हमें पता ही है कि that seats are not very much, they are just 30, so we have to prepare well for these rounds.
2 days का प्रोसेस होता है. GAPI 2 days का प्रोसेस होता है नॉर्मली 2 days. Sometimes 1 day, sometimes 2 days, it will vary. I think most of the questions are over. Okay, we are ending the session here. Any other questions, you can WhatsApp us. Okay, we are WhatsApp, both the admins are there. Okay, you can WhatsApp us. Any other questions? Thank you all of you. Good night.
Thank you. Bye.